hoping, and I really take everybody at their word here, that there are places to find that this will happen. I fully believe that. But if we're just setting the cap on the outer limit, and the Board of Estimate and Taxation at the end of the day has the ability to spend less. The only reason they'd ever have to come back to us is ask for more. And you're absolutely right, Mr. Barron, that's never happened as far as I know, ever, since this was introduced in '95. So, we got a suggestion, and I'm glad Mr. Kimball bumped it up. I just wanted to go ahead and my thing was supporting what they're asking for, and then see if the Board of Estimate and Taxation can work it all out. So I have a motion on the table.
I'd like to speak against the amendment. I understand it's well meant, no problems with that. When we increased the spending cap by $300,000, we had to look at how it would impact the tax rates in all of our taxing districts. And we felt we could live with probably an average tax increase above what the recommendation is of between $7 and $8. That's in addition to what is there now. To go as high, we considered $600,000 as a cap. Knowing full well that the Board of Estimate and Taxation would do anything at once. However, that would probably raise the calculations that I figured from the material Mr. Barron said. That would probably raise the average tax increase by an additional amount, so the total increase would be, the total additional increase of Mr. Hempstead's amendment would be another about another $6 or $7. And so that would be about an additional $14 total. We felt, we were confident, and we are very confident, that the Board of Estimate and Taxation, working with the board, will not only either find money that's available from other departments, or through efficiencies, working with the board, will be able to find enough money to cover whatever deficits they have in the course of the year. We want to minimize the impact on taxpayers. That is our goal. We bent with the $300,000 because that has a direct impact on the mill rate. Many of us would prefer to find the money without having that direct impact on the mill rate. So I think $300,000 is meeting the Board of Education in the middle. It's a fair compromise, but I don't think we should go above that. I understand Mr. Hempstead's comments. The Board of Estimate can indeed come in much underneath the cap that we set. This will provide them more flexibility. But as the mayor indicated earlier on, there are many departments in the city that have bare bones budgets, and we need to make sure that they have the money necessary to provide services that people in the city expect. I'm not saying that that's equal to the quality of our schools. That is the number one thing that we're dealing with here. Okay? But we think we have a position now where everybody will be satisfied when the Board of Estimate is finished its deliberations in the spring. So I think we should oppose the amendment. Any other comments on the amendment?
Yeah, Mr. Gibbons, you're all seeing politics at its best tonight. I just wanted to say, I'm sitting here and I see all the parents in the audience. I personally have a 4th grader and a 6th grader, so this is close to home for me. So, and I will say that I am completely convinced, even at this $300,000 deduction, the Board of Ed will not be able to not accomplish everything that it's planned to do. I'm fully confident. I won't get into the details on why or how, but I'm fully convinced, without a second thought, trust that the Board of Ed, and first of all, I want to commend Brian Meek and everyone. I'm very positive on what's going on. You know, like I said, my kids are young. They've got many more years to go in the Norwalk public school system, and I'm confident. You know, there's a plan. There's a long-term plan. But I will also not be supporting this resolution. Thank you.